Briefly, can you describe what you're going to be talking about later?
Well, this is the basics of the copyright law, and the copyright law is incorporated in our Intellectual Property Code, or what we call the Republic Act number 8293. Now, Republic Act 8293 is a codification of all the intellectual property laws in the Philippines, like laws on patents and trademarks, and of course, copyright. It enumerates all the rights which are given or granted by the law upon creative people, inventors, upon owners of business establishments, and upon creators of literary and artistic works.
How does one copyright his or her work?
Well, copyright is really an automatic right, meaning the moment you finish writing your work, or the minute you finish painting your painting, you are already by law enjoying copyright over your work.
Does this apply to digital work, like stuff published on the internet?
Yes, it would also apply to digital work, because as of now we have already acceded to what we call the Internet Treaties. And these Internet Treaties extend the protection of copyright from the traditional hard copies, literary works, to all electronic forms of literary and artistic works which are uploaded in the internet.
How can you tell if one just steals work? Is there a method by which, you can imprison someone, for instance?
Well, right now, under the Internet Treaties, if ever you circumvent technological measures which are embedded in these literary and artistic works which are in the internet, if you are able to, despite the computer programs or technological measures, download it illegally, then you could be criminally liable, and that would be that provision of the Internet Treaties is one of the amendments being introduced in our copyright law.
Okay. Because the theme for today's art exhibit is history, how could you bridge in your talk with the theme of today's, exhibition?
Well, of course, copyright itself did not just pop up out of thin air. It has also a history. And I modified my talk a bit. Instead of just being mere exposition of the legalities behind copyright, I would also talk about the origins itself of copyright, the reason why copyright came about, not only in the Philippines but in other parts of the world.
Are you yourself an artist?
No, I'm a lawyer, but I like arts, I like paintings, I like music, but of course, being an artist is something inborn or innate. But of course, it could also be learned. But maybe one of these days I'll try to learn some form of art, so that I could really, know the world of arts, so that I could better apply or implement our intellectual property laws of